Good morning, Saye. Don't worry, we're not starting just yet. We're doing our live FIT5 live on air very shortly. We'll kick start at 9:30, but at 9:25 I'll appear back on the screen, give you a few more instructions for today. If you do have a football, a tennis racket and a tennis ball, that would be fantastic, but you don't necessarily need all of them, or if you've got a different type of ball, that will work as well. Okay, so I'll be back shortly. I'm just going to mute the microphone for now, and I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Good morning, CIA. I hope everybody is well. Can you believe it? It is another week already of FIT5 live on air. It is our 4th week already. The time seems to be flying by. I hope you're ready for today's activity. If you have a football or a netball or a basketball, any type of ball, that would be very, very beneficial for today. You don't have to have one. And if you have a tennis racket and a tennis ball, that will be useful as well. But as I said, you don't necessarily need one. It's just to help us incorporate skill into our FIT5, which has been the theme this week and running through the next few weeks as well. So whilst we're trying to maintain your fitness, we're also trying to make sure we're not forgetting our skills and maybe learning a few new skills as well. Okay, we've seen some fantastic FIT5s already this week from the PE team and using some of the equipment that we're actually using today. So hopefully you've still got that from earlier on in the week. Mr. Highland again in my ear from the studio. So he'll be sending through any comments. He says, hello, good morning, everybody. And yes, make sure you put your full name and your form or class so we know who to give a shout out to. Okay, and then maybe you have any questions or anything for us as well as we're working through. So the next three minutes, we'll just be discussing and then we'll start the warm-up. And then what we'll do is, we'll break in between exercises. We'll look to give some shout outs. We'll also be adding the skills in the rest periods as well as an optional choice. Okay? Make sure, again, you've got plenty of space. Once again, I have my pad and pen recorded session beforehand, so I know what to do throughout the session. And as I said to you before, if you get a little bit tired when you're working out, it's good to have that to go to just to make sure you know what is next. If you're working really, really hard, obviously you're going to get a little bit more tired. So once again, plenty of space, and because we're using sports equipment as well today, we might need a little bit more space than usual. Please don't break anything in your front rooms, or if you've got a bit of space in the garden you can go into and you can get your connection to this link, fantastic. Alvin, 8C, good morning. Glad to see you joining in. Reen, 5H, good morning. Hope you're ready. Albeck, 6H, good morning. Great to see these comments and shout outs coming in straight away. Let's get on doing now so then when we're working out, we're not typing. All right, so make sure we're working out instead of typing. So get on all in now. Mr. Tampi, good morning. A few more just coming through as we speak, so we'll continue to give the shout outs. And we will kickstart in roughly 1 minute. Okay, I've got my stopwatch here on my wrist today to keep track of the time. We'll be working for 30 seconds on, and there'll be a 30-second rest period. For that 30-second rest period, there's an option to do the skills that I'll be introducing today. And maybe, well, you've probably got the hang of it already from what you've seen this week in the FIT5 with the PE team. All right, so we'll do an exercise, skill-based exercise, then a skill. Again, the same again, then we'll have a rest. Everyone will have a rest after the third exercise, and then we'll do the same again. 2 more exercises and 2 more skills. And of course, we must cool down at the end. We'll just see if there's any more shout outs. I'll have a look up here as well. Lots of people logging in. Hello, Hannah, good morning. Thanks for joining. Got lots of waves, smiley faces. I can see a football, a basketball, and a tennis racket emoji. So I hope that means you've got all the equipment ready. Or maybe we're going to be imaginative today. Okay, I think we'll kickstart with our warm then. We ready to go? Let's go. Okay, so as I said, plenty of space. Maybe you're working with your brother or sister or your parents as well today. So make sure you've got space between you as well. All right, and we're just going to start with the warm. We're going to jog on the spot. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, we're just raising the heart rate. You should remember now this is the pulse raiser, getting that blood pumping around the body. Okay, we're going to flick our heels up. These two often come together. We go knees up and then we go heels up. And I showed you this one before. You can go knees up, heels up, knees up, heels up. Good morning, Mr. O'Neill. Thanks for joining. It's got Mr. Tampa and Mr. O'Neill in so far. Let's have a twist. Just loosen off. Somebody's got a cricket bat, that's okay, you can use that as well. Okay, shake the legs, shake the arms. Who's that, sorry, Mr. Harlan? Barrows from 3G, good morning. Thanks for joining in. So we'll just do the forward arms, we'll do the backward ones now. So same, we're going to get the brain working, one forward, one backwards. Get you ready for your academic studies later. Okay, we're going to go up and out with our groin, so we're going over the gate. We're stepping back over the gate. We're opening up the gate. Yeah. If anybody is fasting right now, this will be recorded, or this live recording will be then uploaded afterwards as well, so you can then do it at a more suitable time for you. Okay, back over the gate, bring it back over, close the gate. Hello, Mr. News. Mr. News is tuning in as well. Fantastic. Okay, shake it off again. And I am 5A. Good morning. I hope you're ready. Okay, shake it all off again. All right, I think we're about ready to go. Everyone feel their heart rate raise slightly, and then feel a little bit warmer as well. We're good to go. All right, we're starting in 20 seconds. Mariam, 7G, good morning. Just in time, we're about to kickstart. Okay, the first exercise will need a tennis racket. If you do not have a tennis racket, that is fine. Because what we're going to do is some high knees to the tennis racket. If you don't have a tennis racket, just put your hands out in front of you, nice and high knees. All right, so we're going at a faster pace now. We're looking to do it more strenuous as we're actually taking part now in the FIT5. All right, so the warm-up is done. A little bit easier. Now we're going to work harder, okay? 30 seconds on, and then we'll rest or we'll do a skill. Are we ready to go? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So high knees. If you've got your racket or maybe a cricket bat, I know someone's got, you can bring your knees up. Let's go. Nice and high. Want to make sure we're getting the most out of this exercise. We go faster. We are halfway. Keep going. This way gets tough. Last 5 seconds. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Okay, well done. Oh, that was a tough start straight away. If you've got a tennis racket and a tennis ball, Miss Curry yesterday was talking through, do some hops with the tennis ball like this. What I want you to do today is I want you to go one forward, one backwards. Okay, so front, back. See how many you can do. Front, back, front, back. So a bit of a skill-based hand-eye coordination. Okay, can you do that? So the front and the back of the racket. Off we go. Okay, just pop your racket down, your tennis ball down now. Hopefully you've got a ball of some sort. Again, if you do not have a ball, that is absolutely fine. So watch this one. So I'm going to throw the ball up. I'm going to get my knee up nice and high and catch the ball at the highest point. So we're acting like a goalkeeper in football, okay, or maybe a netball player reaching up to catch a high ball or a basketballer. The reason I'm asking you to bring your leg up is that will give you elevation and it will also protect you from any of the opposite team coming in towards you. Okay, so plenty of space. Make sure you're not going to hit the chandelier on the roof. Are you ready? We're going to throw it up. We're going to open that right leg. Catch the ball at the highest point. And we'll do the same with our left leg. All right, we're going to start with 30 seconds down. And off we go. If you haven't got a ball, you're going to still do the same action. You're going to go nice and high, still bring your leg up as if you catch that ball. Then your left leg, then your right leg. Okay, very explosive movement. Left leg, then can go with the right leg. Keep going, get nice and high. Who's your favourite goalkeeper? Get down in the hair. I'm sure Mr. Highland will say yes. Big Man United fan. Oh, Peter Schmeichel, one from the past. Oh, the netball's out there. Get nice and light, catch the ball. What a basketballers. And stop there. Well done. Now, the next exercise or the skill whilst we rest, if you've got a free bit of a wall, maybe you've got your brother or sister or your parents with you, you're just going to play a little pass off the wall. You're going to go with your right foot, you're going to go with your left foot. Okay? If you've got a bit of a better wall, and I'm going to turn around here, you go right foot, right foot, and then left foot. So use the inside of your foot as it's a short pass, and you're looking for control. Okay? Okay, hold it there. Right, that's fantastic. That is 2 fitness exercises and 2 skills as well. The next one, again, tennis. So switching back from football to tennis, we're going to look at that forehand and backhand, like Ms. Cohen said yesterday. We want us to really focus on the lunge. Okay, so we're lunging, we're trying to work our muscles, and then we're bringing through our forehand. Okay, and the same, we'll switch hands, so we're going to practice. We have to use our left hand as well, or if there is any left-handers out there. Okay, so you ready? And let's go. So lunge, take the time nice and slow, we'll work the muscles. Okay, we're swinging through. Any of the students that are doing Miss Cohen's Tennis Academy, I'm sure she's taught you lots of these skills, and you've got to recall them now, make sure you're still practicing them. I'm not using the ball because I don't want anyone to break anything, or have to go running after it every time I hit it. Keep going, another 5 seconds, and then we're going to have a rest. Last one, fantastic work, CIA. Have a quick break, give your partner a high five if you're working with somebody. 30-second rest, we'll do some shout outs now as well. I am Rehan in 5A, good morning. So make sure we are working out, guys, not just commenting. If there is any Wi-Fi issues, I understand. Okay, try and get your comment in, and then try and make sure you're working out, not just commenting. Mr. Muse, watch you don't break anything. Watch you don't break anything with the ball. I think he's trying to take the mick out of my skills. I have to make sure I don't break anything. Right, it's a 30-second rest. 4. Okay. Tanek is back again. Good morning, buddy. I know you'll enjoy the football ones. Don't want you beating me again. Right, this one is going to be for the abdominals. So we're going to do a sit-up. You need any sort of ball, like I said, a netball, a basketball, a football. If you don't have one, you can either hold the side of your head next to your ears, or you can make a diamond and tuck your arms into your head, and you're going to sit up. Watch this. Okay, ball here, we go down, we come up. We go down, and we come up. But we keep the ball above our head. All right, keep the ball. Let's go. 30 seconds. Okay, keep going. Start this timer. All right, if you haven't got a ball behind your head, full sit up. If you want to go for the diamonds in the sky, there we go. You feel it in your abs, around the stomach region. Work that core. Keep going. Another 10 seconds. Can you get 2 more in? 1, 2, and finish there. Excellent work. Again, another tough workout this morning. Set you up nicely for the rest of the day. Now, the skill that we're going to do now, doing this in netball, basketball, football for goalkeepers. We do it in rugby. I want you to throw the ball behind you and try and catch it like that. Throw it above your head and then catch it. See that one? Go up, catch. The challenge would be, can you get it back over? A little bit more difficult. There we go. So that is your skill. Thank you. People are subscribing as we speak and they like, which is always good to hear the positive feedback. Anything else you guys would like to see as well, always let us know. Instagram, Seesaw, Microsoft Teams. You can request things and we can see if we can put it in for you. The next one's going to be some toe taps. Okay, again, you worked on some of this Mr. News this week, but we're just purely going toe taps. So you're going to do little taps on the ball. Okay, the idea is you go as quick as you can. We have to build up to it. I don't want anyone standing on the ball because you can fall and hurt yourself. Okay, so if you've got a football, fantastic. Maybe you're going to kind of ball as long as it's not going to damage it with the soles of your toes. All right, are we ready? We're going to work for 30 seconds. Let's go. So just little toe taps. Anyone out there goes to our football academies with Mr. Muse? We'll do these a lot in our skills school at the start. Let's go. Can we go get the quicker? Look super fast in. If you haven't got a ball, let's just do a quick thing like this. Okay, if you haven't got a ball, you just work quickly. The arms, a bit of supersonic speed. Let's go. If you haven't got the ball, quick as you can. Quick as you can. Put the arms as well. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Extended that out a little bit there. 4. Okay, have a quick breather. Whew, tough workout. And we'll finish with one more skill after the shout out. Hannah, send her out there. Hannah and 7F back again. That's good to see. Right, here is your skill. You're going to put the ball between your inner ankles. All right, you're going to bring it round, pick it up, and hit it down. Okay, hopefully the ball comes back to you, we can begin doing some keep ups. A bit more difficult now to retire. Pick it up, and then you can start doing some keep ups from there. All right, you might just be getting used to trying to flick the ball up, so you can practice flicking the ball up. Okay, or if you want to try the more advanced one, is hook, put it down into the ground, and then you start to juggle from there. So now I know you've got this one sorted, you probably coach the rest of the school on the skills. Cool. Cool. Have a little practice of that, give you another 15 seconds. I'm definitely sweating here. Definitely had a good workout, so hopefully you guys have too. We'll finish with our cool down in a moment, don't worry. If you're not a footballer, absolutely fine. Have a practice, see if you can get that ball up in the air. Maybe you're just going to try and scoop the ball up and catch from the left foot as well. All right, maybe you can do 2 feet, squeeze it together, the ball pops up. Lots of different things you can practice. If you've got a bit of space, you can even do a little bit of dribbling, moving around the foot room, bit of a skill school. Okay, so having a little practice. Whoa, cool down time. All right, it's important that we do cool down, make sure we start the recovery process, and then we're back ready for Sunday. Okay, let's go on the spot. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. We're not looking for high knees now. Even say low knees if you like. Just going to kick out towards the side. Bit of a dance. I can do some freestyle tonight if you like. Got to keep practicing even when we can't play our sports. We've got to keep practicing our skills. Shake the legs, shake the arms as well. Bring that heart rate back down. Okay, start from the bottom, with drops and ankles. Again, swap it over. We should know the next exercise by now. Hopefully you can remember what these muscles are called. I'll give you 10 seconds to see if you can remember. So the bottom, lower pantomime back leg. See if anyone gets it. Cool, so that was, I'll give you a bit of time there, the calf muscles, okay, the gastrocnemius for our GCSE and A-level students. Okay, let's work on our quadriceps now. Called quadriceps because there's 4 muscles. Think of a quad bike has 4 wheels. Quadriceps, 4 muscles here, we're stretching, knees together, push your hip out, look forward, use somebody to hold the balance. Glad to see I've lost too much balance whilst we've been off. Maybe this leg out, dodgy knee. Push them hips out, we'll feel the stretch more. Take it off. Let's do a hamstring stretch. Oh, I'm getting lower. Flexibility is improving. Remember, I'm just speeding you through these stretches. You can carry on to do a few more and hold them for longer, anywhere up to a minute really after a FIT5. Next one, we'll go like groins. Okay, want your back foot needs to point out to the side, and your front leg here, the one that is bent, is going to point in front of you, the way you're looking. Hold, feel the stretch. We'll do a little move, and we'll switch it round. Okay, we'll start finishing off with our arms again, across the chest, palm out, clench the fist, point to your shoulder. We should be getting used to these stretches now. You can probably do these without me. Good to get into good routines, so you know how to warm up and cool down, and it's good to mix up your warm up and cool downs as well, so it stays interesting. So we'll be looking at mixing it up for you guys as well, try and do different exercises each week as well, keep everyone keen and excited. Okay, and then just shake off the arms. Now we did this one a couple of weeks ago. I want you to look up at the ceiling, look down. We're spending lots of time on the laptop. Look left, look right. Same again. Up, down, left, right. Okay, make sure we are cooling down. Lots of comments are coming through, guys. Let's make sure we are working out, okay? It's not that we want any like silliness in there. We don't want people getting off task. We need to make sure we are staying on task. And we're actually just finishing our cool down now. So just shake it all off. Is there any last second shout outs? I think most people have got theirs in. Let's have a look. I think that's pretty much it there, guys, for today. Fantastic work once again. Make sure we are staying home, staying healthy, staying active. And I'll see you next week, and we'll have more FIT5 skill-based sessions from Sunday onwards, and I'll see you guys next Thursday. Thank you, Mr. Hyland, live from the studio. Thank you to everybody, the PE team, for all their efforts this week, and everyone else across the CAI community that's continually supporting our PE department. And thank you to the students and parents for getting involved as well. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.